Hello, Maria.
Hi, Magdi. Hello, everyone. Um, Magdi, you often hear people talk about levels of consciousness and how certain people are more conscious than others. It's this is kind of confusing. Talk to me. I would like to hear what you have to say about that.
Right. So when you take a look at your experience, which is really what matters, Maria, and you ask yourself that question, what is my experience of levels of consciousness? You can, for example, remember when you were sedated in the hospital with all the treatments that you were receiving, that the body mind was not as clear as it is right now, for example. There were various modalities being applied, various protocols to the body that were affecting maybe your capacity to perceive or to hear or to sense, just to be sedated, right? So one could say this is a level that applies to the body. The body is sentient, meaning there are senses operating within the body. And these senses, they're not always up in volume. Let's say you have a dial from 0 to 10. They're not always at 10. Sometimes some senses are at 5 and other senses are at 8, and the sense of vision may be at 7, and the sense of smell may be at 9. Who knows? So that changes within the body for various reasons. It could be the aging of the body, it could be the intoxication of the body, it could be the health of the body, etc. There are many possible reasons. So the level of sentience of the sensory apparatus of the body has various degrees, one could say, of functioning. A good example, like for example, if one drinks too much alcohol in one shot, uh, then their level of sentience is altered from 2 hours ago before they got drunk, right? They perceive differently, they hear things, they imagine things, they bump into things, etc. So these are levels of the body mind. When the body is, for example, we give anesthesia for the body, complete anesthesia for surgery, for example, then the senses are, the volume on all the senses are taken down, really down, via the anesthetic, so that there can be, you won't sense the surgery. But that still applies to the body mind, to the senses. Traditionally, we say, oh, well, this person is under anesthesia, we say they're unconscious. But that's not how I use the term consciousness. No. You say, oh, the body, this person is less, now it's coming back to consciousness. No. That's a wrong understanding of the word consciousness, at least the way we use it. We've been using it together for many years now, Maria. By consciousness, we refer to this awareness, to this invisible awareness. There is the claim that when the senses are turned down to zero or close to zero, meaning there is no perception, no memory, because there is no perception, right? No sensory perception, so there is no memory, that consciousness is turned off. That is a lower level of, or a level of consciousness, of awareness. But that's not the case, because awareness is non-phenomenal. It's invisible to the senses. it can perceive via the senses. But you cannot use the senses to detect awareness. Awareness can detect the world via the senses. Oh, here's a mountain. See? But you cannot use the senses to refer to awareness, because in the absence of senses, like for example, almost in deep sleep, deep sleep, the volumes are turned down, really down, of the senses. You do not disappear. Of course, you don't disappear. It's always, you remain. Not the body remains. In fact, there's been many, numerous near-death experiences that have demonstrated that the body can be pronounced dead, the brain dead and the heartbeat gone. And yet there is experience, there's still experience, although the body is officially dead. Now, how can I prove to you that consciousness does not depend on the body or on the mind? I cannot prove it to you because there's no proof that is possible about consciousness, but I can make some hints that can help a little bit. When you ask yourself, am I conscious? You don't go to your senses. You don't go to memory. You don't go to a thought. Or let me think about it. I'll come back to you after I think about it. You don't go to the sensation of hunger or the sensation of your body to say, yes, I'm conscious because my feet are on the ground. When you ask yourself, am I conscious? You go directly to consciousness. And you say, yeah, of course I'm conscious. It is consciousness which goes directly to itself. It turns itself onto itself. It says, yes, of course I'm conscious. Because I am consciousness. It's a snap. It doesn't require time. Are you conscious? Yes, I'm conscious. Do you know that you're conscious? Yes, I know that I'm conscious. What is it that knows that I'm conscious? Consciousness. It is consciousness which knows that it's conscious. It is consciousness which knows that it is. It does not need thinking, perceiving, sensing. Also, when you contemplate consciousness, you're contemplating the source. You're not contemplating something inside your brain. You're not contemplating something inside your body. You're purely contemplating awareness. Awareness contemplating itself. Then the mind says, awareness is aware of itself because there is a body. But without any proof. It is not that we have conducted an experiment right now and we have demonstrated that awareness is aware of itself because there is a body. No, we did not demonstrate that. We jumped to a conclusion out of the blue. And we said, oh, awareness is aware that it's aware. I'm aware that I'm aware because there is a body. Because we are starting with the assumption that everything starts with the body. We're starting with the assumption that consciousness is arising out of the body. So that is like cheating. It's no longer a real experiment. In the experiment, we don't know. We don't know that consciousness is arising out of the body. We don't know. There is no proof that consciousness is arising out of a body. We are aware that a body appears within consciousness. For example, right now, the face of Maria, this body which we call Maria, this body which we call Magdi, is right now appearing in awareness. That we know. We do not know that awareness is appearing in the body. No, our experience. I'm talking about our experience, not our la la land beliefs. This moment, our experience is that this body mind, this perception, the sensation of your feet on the ground is appearing within awareness. So the primary, that which is primary, is not the body mind. That which is primary is awareness. There are levels of the body mind. There is a 10-year-old body mind, a 20-year-old body mind, and the 80-year-old body mind, which, needs a cane to walk. There are levels of conditions, various conditions of the body mind. But there are no levels or conditions of consciousness. There is a misunderstanding about consciousness in the new age world of let's become more conscious. Let's become more conscious of what? Let's become more conscious of consciousness? Well, let's become more conscious of what? Here we are, we're having conversation. Well, let's become more conscious of what? It's no, it's a la la land thing. It's a mistaken, it's not the right direction. The correct direction is to be aware of awareness. Awareness, aware of itself. It is awareness which is aware of itself. There is an elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is not named Magdi or is not named Maria. The elephant in the room is not the body. The elephant in the room is not the world. The elephant in the room is not my family. The elephant in the room is awareness. And there is no more or less to it. Whenever we turn our attention to awareness, we find it. It may take some time in the beginning, but I'm talking to you because I know you've been for many years on the path. You understand exactly what I'm saying. Whenever you turn your attention to awareness, you find it. Do not fall in the trap of trying to increase or improve your relationship with awareness or getting a better awareness or growing in awareness. No, don't. Simply live your life as it presents itself to you. And whenever you're available, notice awareness is. It's there. It's invisible to the senses. It is that which we refer to as I. I awareness. That's all you need to do. Just notice awareness. It is awareness which is noticing itself. Don't have a personal agenda. No personal agenda when it comes to awareness. Because that's moving the wrong direction. Yes, Maria?
Thank you, Magdi. Yeah.
Okay.
In the New Age world, just as you mentioned, they use levels of consciousness as kind of saying, I am more spiritually evolved, or I'm more enlightened than certain other people. And those people that are at war or killing each other, or Trump himself, his level of consciousness is really low in that kind of context.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's important to understand that There is no personal entity. There is no personal self. We are all manifestation of the unmanifest. It is God's game. It is the universal game. There are no good people and bad people in God's kingdom. In the relative realm, there are graceful, harmonious behavior, and there are less graceful and less harmonious behavior. And we know that. And in intelligence and in wisdom, we behave according to the universal principles of harmony, love, respect, and honor for everybody equally. But we don't choose our thoughts. So it's important not to judge yourself because you don't choose your thoughts, and not to judge others because others don't choose their thoughts. You see? But your path is to come to the deepest understanding about the reality, your reality, the reality of consciousness, your reality, as this formless, genderless, eternal, universal self. And to abandon yourself to this understanding.
Yes, Magdi, thank you.
Okay. Nice
Thank you.
Yes, Holger. Let's see.
Can you say more about abandon yourself to this understanding?
Don't hold back. Don't hold on to anything. Don't hold on to anything. Anything, any thoughts, any beliefs, any ideas, any things, any people, and don't hold on to anything. Love everything equally. Allow everything to be as it is. Be completely not knowing. Completely. Complete availability without knowing what it is, what you're available to, who you are. It reveals itself to you in the moment. It's always love revealing itself to you in its own way, in its own manner. It's always inviting you. You say yes. Let go of
Beautiful.
mind, let go of the past and the future. Don't accumulate knowledge. Be like a newborn. That's where birth and death meet.
Beautiful. Thank you, Magdi.
Oops. Vitse, did you have a question? Oh, one moment. Let me hold on. Let's ask to unmute. Yes, we'd say.
Yes.
Yes. Did you have a question? I remember your hand
I have
was
a
up.
Yeah, I have a short one.
Okay.
Depth is like a breath from the beyond, came to me.
Death is like a breath from the beyond. Yes, 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 yes,
And very fitting in the evening, I felt.
yes. Beautiful. Yes, thank you. Like a breath from the beyond. Yes,
Yes.
yes. God's caress, caress. Yes. Well, thank you all. Very, very lovely to be with you. I send you my love. So beautiful to see you, to be with you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord.